Today's unwritten rule is in many respects my all-time favorite because it personifies the whole challenge that I believe unwritten rules offer to all of us. I call this the unwritten rule of momentum. In a nutshell, it means that we like to do things the way we've always done them. You see this at home. For example, how many of you, when you eat dinner at the dining room table, everybody sits in the exact same seat? And this unwritten rule of momentum is so powerful that if you decide to change seats, people will actually get mad at you. You see it in business. How often have you been in a group where everybody knows that it's okay to be 5 minutes or 10 minutes or even a half hour late to a meeting? What's happened is the momentum has forced and defined the activity and the actions that you're going to take. So how do you overcome this? There are two ways that you can break the unwritten rule of momentum, the way that you can change how you're going to act. The first one is what I call the what if sentence. It simply says this: what if we were to do it different? What if we were to change seats? What if we were to show up on time? What if we were to change? Simply by asking the question, you begin the process of looking at breaking those unwritten rules. The second method is very similar to the first, except it really uses the fuel for change. Most of us don't understand why we change and how we change, but the fuel for change is the benefit that we get from the change. We are motivated because we get something out of doing things differently. So I call this method the $1 million method, and here's the question you need to ask. When looking at something that has always been done in a specific way, simply ask yourselves this: if someone was to pay you $1 million to change, could you change? Would you change? And if you did change, going back to the what if method, if you did change, what's the benefit that you would have? We are creatures of habit. We think in patterns, we act in patterns, and these patterns are fueled by momentum of that's the way we've always done it, which essentially is an unwritten rule.